So welcome everyone to ACUA's Drive Electric event. We're virtual this year and we've got a great array of speakers, presenters, and a fun lightning round of quick presentations to hear from vehicle owners and drivers. So here to start things off is ACUA President Rick Dobie.
Well, welcome and welcome to our 6th year of the Atlantic County Utilities Authority sponsoring or hosting the Electric Drive Week celebration event down here in Atlantic County. We started off the first few years at the wastewater plant underneath the wind turbines and the solar array. And last year, a couple of years, we've had it over at our mainland facility here where I'm located now. And it's been a great event. And of course, like everything else we've all been going through for the last 6 months, this event's virtual and different. And we thought it was important enough that we would still proceed with having it and try to reach a new audience and have our participants from the past also invited to. And so we have a great lineup of speakers and presenters, and then there'll be an opportunity, as Amy mentioned, for people to ask questions and make comments. So without prolonging this, we'll get started. And I think the first presentation is going to be by Andrea Friedman from New Jersey DEP, who's obviously a friend of the EV movement here in New Jersey and a leader in it. And welcome, Andrea. You can start your presentation.
Thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. I'm thrilled that you're here, and I'm excited to be here and talk about one of my favorite subjects. Just going to share my screen. There we go. Thank you very much. I'm Andrea Friedman. I work in the Division of Air Quality at the New Jersey Department of Environmental Protection, and I supervise electric vehicle programs. If you remember one thing tonight and share something at the dinner table, remember this, that electric vehicles are about 80% cleaner than gasoline vehicles. And that includes the emissions from the power plants that power the batteries. If you're like me, you've asked at one time or other, hey, aren't you just moving the pollution from the tailpipe to the smokestack? And the answer is no. Electric vehicles are so much more efficient than gasoline vehicles that the EVs are about 80% cleaner than gasoline vehicles, including power plant emissions. But EVs don't just come with environmental health benefits. Some of them come with cute little kids, like my coworker's child. They're also really fun to drive. They're fast, they have immediate torque, so you get great acceleration, and with the batteries on the bottom, they really hug the curves. They're convenient, no gas stations. Most people do their charging at home. So you come home, you plug in, go about your business, go to sleep, you wake up with a full battery every morning. Never go to a gas station again. And, you know, extra bonus, you don't require an inspection sticker for the fully electric vehicles. With more than 40 EV models from your favorite automakers, there's an EV for everybody. SUVs, crossovers, everyday sedans, sports cars, minivans, there's an SUV for everybody. Now I'm going to talk about the cost because they are more expensive if you just compare the sticker price of an electric vehicle and compare it against a comparable gasoline vehicle. The sticker price is higher. However, with generous incentives and savings from fuel and maintenance, you'll save money over the life of the vehicle, and you may even come up costing less up front. New Jersey has some of the most generous incentives in the country. The new ChargeUp New Jersey rebate is up to $5,000. That's the strongest rebate in the country. You may qualify for federal income tax credits of up to $7,500. And in New Jersey, you pay no sales tax on electric vehicles. So you're saving another 6.6%. That can add up to a few more $1,000. Electricity is much less expensive than gasoline, so you'll save on fuel. And the cars have fewer moving parts, so you save on routine maintenance and repairs. So I want to talk a little about ChargeUp New Jersey, which is the new rebate program. This is some of the most exciting thing that's happened in New Jersey with electric vehicles. When I talked about this last year, talked to you about EVs last year, this does not exist. This is new this year. The ChargeUp New Jersey EV rebate program, you can get up to $5,000 when you buy or lease a new car in New Jersey. I'm going to talk a little about the details. The rebate is $25 per mile of all electric range. So it's different for different cars with different battery ranges. Vehicles with electric ranges over 200 miles get the maximum $5,000. Now, the sticker price has to be under $55,000. The rebate will not apply to the most expensive vehicles. We're not subsidizing luxury vehicles. These are for cars under $55,000 MSRP. It's for New Jersey residents only. You have to register the vehicles in New Jersey, and you must purchase or lease it from a New Jersey dealership or showroom. How do you get it? Well, there's a method now, and there will be a new method in a few months. Now, first you buy or lease your electric vehicle, then you go online, do a simple form, upload a couple documents, and you get your check in the mail. In a couple of months, the program will move to the dealership. So you go to the dealer, choose the EV you're going to buy or lease, and the dealer will give you the rebate right there in the dealership. Take the money right off the top of the cost of the car. I'm going to talk about another incentive program that's not for you at your home. It's not for home charging, but it's for charging everywhere else. So this rebate to help offset the cost of charging stations is for the businesses in your town, the workplaces, perhaps your workplace, the restaurants, hotels, side of the road, gas stations. Anybody who wants to install a charging station, whether it's private or public, can get up to $4,000 per port for a level 1 or level 2 charging station. This is a first come, first serve program. We have money, so apply online. And new this year is a very large grant for public fast chargers. One of the things that people most worry about when they're considering buying an EV is, what if I run out of battery on the road? Will I be able to find a public charging station? And the answer is, there are already fast chargers in New Jersey throughout the state where you can get a charge in 20 to 30 minutes, stop, go to the bathroom, get a cup of coffee, come back, your car is charged. And with this new grant program, there will be even more. We are giving away about $7 million in grants, $200,000 per location for high-powered public fast chargers along major roadways. The current funding round is closed. This is a competitive solicitation. We're currently going through the applications, and we will be choosing grantees for this charging station round. There will be more money in the future, so we will be doing additional solicitations for these competitive grants for fast chargers. So you will see more and more high-powered public fast chargers along major New Jersey roadways, north, south, east, and west. So here's something new, hot off the press, as it just rolled out today. We have partnered with comedian and EV owner Tom Papa to create a series of videos to answer the same kinds of questions that I answered, only he's much funnier and much more entertaining. There are 3 videos up on the website. They will be promoted on social media. They answer the kinds of questions that consumers ask when they're thinking about switching to electric. What about charging? What is the range? How big are the batteries? How expensive is it? Will I save money? What are the other benefits? Tom Papa, much funnier than I am. Check out the videos, they're really fun. And I'm gonna ask for your help. I know that some of the people on this webinar tonight are EV drivers. and enthusiasts. And so you know that most people don't know about electric vehicles. They don't know how good they are, how fast they are. They don't know that they're SUVs. They don't know that the battery ranges are like 150 to 250 miles on a single charge. So I'm going to ask you to help spread the word by sharing these videos on social media. I've put up the Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter posts, and Amy from ACUA told me that she will send out the links after the webinar is over, so you can pop right over to your favorite social media feed and like, share, and comment on the videos to help more people see them. For even more information about electric vehicles, charging, and incentives, you can visit our website, Drive Green New Jersey. These are the links to all of the websites I've talked about in my talk. And this whole presentation, as well as those of my colleagues, will be available to you after the webinar is over. And please follow us on social media. If you've got more questions, feel free to reach out to me by email. I'd be happy to talk to you. And thank you very much for your time.
Wow, great. Thanks so much, Andrea. There's so much information packed in there, and all those resources will be posted on our website too.